Hola folks, it's me. Hello to all the new subscribers and thank you for tuning in. Hopefully your winter has not as been has not been as damn it. Your winter has not been as much of a pain in the ass as the winter here in New York, okay? Because it is ridiculous. Oh, and just cold as I don't know what. That's not cute. I don't like it. We gotta get this together. But today I wanted to come and speak about the pros and cons of couponing, okay? Now I'm doing this not off a list, nothing here at all. I'm doing it just off the top of my head, so I may bounce around a lot, which if you've tuned in before, you know that that's what I do, okay? So let me just give a little background if you have not heard or you don't know. You know, yes, I'm a couponer, okay? That's the word as they like to use because, you know, they have all those couponing shows on the Learning Channel or whatever it is. I don't know. But anyway, basically a couponer is when you accumulate stuff and preferably things you need by using coupons as a form of payment, but doing it in a way where you kind of pair the coupons with sales, and then you get stuff for, like, you stock up when you're at a bottom price, like rock bottom price rather. I've been doing this for, I don't even know, it feels like a long time, but it really is not that long, you know, compared to other people who's been, you know, in the game for a long time. You kind of, once you start, you kind of catch on quick, and you just, it gets kind of addicting almost, okay? So as I may or may not have said in a previous video, is that you know, you just kind of get to the point where you decide that you will not pay retail. Like, it hurts to pay retail for things, even clothes right now. I wait for sales for almost everything, and if I can't get it on sale, then I look for a coupon code or something, okay? I'm having a hard time here. I'm trying to, like, not look at this going on, but I just got home, and so I didn't take everything off because I wanted to do this stuff while it's fresh in my head, because if not, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go and start eating dinner, and you know, after that you get the itis. But I'm on a tangent. Oh, let's get to the pros. Now, the pros of couponing is that, number one, you save a tremendous amount of money. You save money on things that you use regularly, and hopefully you buy things that you use regularly. Things I usually kind of like make sure I stock up on are paper towels, toilet paper, cereal, pasta, because my son eats noodles all the time, sides, frozen goods, juice, and other beverages that you may use on a regular basis. Okay, those are the things that I kind of try to focus on. Oh, of course, and laundry detergent, because you're always gonna need laundry detergent, just like you're always gonna need paper towels, just like you're always gonna need toilet paper. So I don't care when anybody says to me, oh, you don't need all that toilet paper. Really? When are you gonna stop using the bathroom? When are you gonna stop needing toilet paper? Never. So number one is that you save a lot of money. Number two is that you always have things on hand. Now, if you have a kid or kids, then you know that there are things that the kids eat all the time and have all the time. They always want juice boxes, they want snacks, they want all that stuff that they can take with them in the car, they take with them to school and all that stuff. Since I started couponing, I have not had less than like 4 of any of those things that I said I use on a regular basis. I've never had less than 4 in my house. It never gets to the point where it's like, oh my goodness, I don't have, oh, we on the last roll of toilet paper. I refuse to do that again. I used to do that all the time. Like, literally, I would get to like the last half of the roll, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta remember to do that, get that when I'm on my way home from work, or else you're gonna be sitting on the toilet, and nobody needs that feeling, okay? And you always, let's say, if you do coupon for food, because some people don't coupon for food, they coupon for, like, you know, like just stuff, like I said, laundry detergent, dish liquid, and all that stuff. But if you do coupon for food, you'll always have food in the house. That's number 3, okay? Or was that number 2? I think it was 2 going into 3. Let's say if you do come home from work and you're like, oh my God, I only have like a half an hour to make something, and your kid is like, oh my God, mommy, I want chicken nuggets, and I need some whatever. I don't know what your kids eat, but my son wants chicken nuggets and pasta or noodles. So I make sure that I have that in the house. It takes like all of 20 minutes to do, you know, some pasta and some chicken nuggets and vegetables. Make sure you have vegetables, because they should have vegetables. But you never have to have that stress of, oh my goodness, I have to stop at the grocery store before you come home, because that is how you end up spending a lot of money when you wait until the last minute to buy. At least in this case, you never have to really worry about that. There you go. Another pro is that you are able to help your family members, okay? And my family members know who they are. They watch, okay? But, you know, with the savings that you may get, okay, let's say you have family members who are not able to get out to the store and everything. Like my grandparents, sometimes they, you know, obviously as your grandparents or your parents get older, then they may need some help with certain things, go to the grocery stores. Like my grandparents, they like to have canned goods, canned vegetables and things like that on hand. You know, again, paper towels, toilet paper, laundry detergent. So I'm able to help them to buy things. Normally, let's say they have to go to the store themselves. They're like, as I would say in my couponing classes, they're your victim to the price of what your corner store, whatever it is, has the item priced at. And you know, excuse my language, but the corner store are going to try to bend you over to get the, you know, the amount of money that they're charging you for liquid detergent or whatever it is. So in this case, I'm able to help my family members in a way that I really wasn't able to previously. So those are the big 3 things that I say as far as pros to couponing. Now cons. He's eating pasta. The biggest con, there's like 2 or 3 huge cons, okay, that you may really want to consider, because everybody want to be a couponer, as those memes say, until they hear or see the work that's involved, okay? If I've never seen one of those shows, then you don't know, but you should know that it takes time, okay, to build up, gather the coupons, and you have to take time, so it's time consuming. There we go, that's number 1 con. Well, you get as much out of it as much out of it as you put into it. There we go, as with any relationship. But you should know, just in general, it's the whole thing. A lot of the times with couponing is that you have to gain a tremendous amount of patience, okay? And patience for me with certain things. Number 2 is that, which it just kind of partners with the fact that it's time consuming. You go to the stores, of course you're supposed to be positive in your thinking, of knowing and thinking that the whole experience is going to go through well, but there is a 75% chance, in my opinion and my experience, that there's always, oh really chance that it is going to be a tremendous pain in the ass when you get to the cash register, okay? Because you're dealing with the people behind you who, once they start seeing you start taking out the stuff, and if you are a more experienced couponer, or you put a little time into it, or if it's not your first time on this rodeo, then you know that you got to section your stuff out, because you might have to do more than one transaction. You have your coupons organized, but you know, you have to deal with the people behind you who are like, why is this lady doing this and taking all this time? Dealing with the cashiers, you know, they make it seem as if it's not their job to just ring up the stuff that's in front of them. It doesn't matter how it's lined up. You still have to do the same thing. Take stuff, scan it. I'm really courteous as far as a couponer or a shopper. I'll be like, don't worry. I know I've already held up your line with this. I'll bag my stuff myself. But no, you have to deal with the attitudes of the cashiers. You gotta deal with the attitudes of the managers, because sometimes once they see you and they know that you use coupons, they acting like you are taking the money out of their particular pocket. No, coupons are money, okay? Or rather, the store gets paid for every coupon that they send in. But I'm on a crazy tangent, right? I just get so riled up over the whole thing, because even today, it's kind of like I went to Walgreens to go buy some stuff, and it was just like, come on people. Number 3, I guess, was a con, is that you have to be very well educated, okay, if you're going to be a very successful couponer. Right, there's a book that I recommend and I read. It's called Pick Another Checkout Line, Honey, and it's from the Crazy Coupon Lady. I'll put the link to that in the down bar below. You have to know the coupon policy of the stores that you're going to almost better than the cashiers, okay? There's times when I have to tell the cashier what it is that they're supposed to do, or how they're supposed to scan the coupons in order for them to work. But overall, at the end of the day, do I think this is worth it? Do I think couponing is worth it? Yes. I've been having couponing classes to teach people about certain things, but you know, there may be some in your local area, and just reading, you can find different articles about it. Maybe I'll write an article about it or do a little bit something more. If you guys want it, you gotta kind of like either like this or like say something. Like, I think overall you kind of get, depending on who it is, you know, most people that know me know that I'm kind of like all over the place and a little bit eccentric. When I tell them I'm a couponer, they're like, you know, of course you are, Tiffany. You like Harry Potter and you wear all sorts of crazy things. So, you know, it's par for the course for me. But you have to deal with the questions and stigma that people may bring your way, but ain't nobody got time for that. They ain't paying my bills. So that is it, okay? The pros and cons that I say so far of couponing. I think it is worth it overall, but it is not for everybody. I must say that. Okay, you want to come say bye? Okay, so we're gonna say, he's gonna say bye now. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, bye guys. Bye. That you kind of can get paid for. The more time that you dedicate to actually, you know, finding the sales and putting, oh, I just got a notification. What are you doing? And trip as a result of that hour that you put to it. Yes. What is that? Why is it wet? Why do you have to be well educated as far as you being a couponer?
Mommy, could you sell these 2 books?
I'm not selling anything.
No, when we have a yard sale.
We have a yard sale, okay.